Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Business Talk. Today, we are discussing one of the burning issues in today's business era. Many business firms are suffering from financial downfall due to lack of sustainable innovation. So, we are discussing about what is corporate social responsibility, substantial innovation, and sustainable development, and how companies are dealing it with that. We have some guests. It's a pleasure to welcome Mr. Ritesh Patrai, Chief Financial Officer of Rio Tinto. Sandeep Malla, Innovation Research Analyst, Sujan Mohara, Sustainable Development Committee, member Rio Tinto, and member of Social Accounting in CSR, Umang Kumar Patel. Our main goal today is to discuss about the impact of absence of substantial innovations in the financial performance. I would like to request Mr. Umang Patel to talk about ESG and its importance in current business scenario.
Environmental Social Governance ESG criteria is a set of standards for a company's operation that socially conscious investors use to screen potential investment. Environmental criteria look to at how a company performs as a standard of a natural environment. Social criteria examine how a company manages relationships with its employees, suppliers, customers, and the communities where it operates. Governance deal with the company leaderships, pay audit, internal controls, and stakeholders' rights. The importance of ESG for companies to operate in a way that demonstrate social responsibility. Some clear benefit of ESG is to improve public image, increase board awareness and recognition. Cost saving and advantages are competitors, increase customers engagement, great employee engagement, and more benefits for employees.
Now, Mr. Sandeep Malla explain something about sustainable innovation and its importance.
Thank you, Kajal, for having me to talk about the sustainable innovations. We can say that it refers to the development of technology, products, service, and process that helps to development and well-being of the institutions and human needs, while respecting the natural resources and regenerative ability. Sustainable innovations is where sustainability considerations, environment, and social and financial are incorporated into organization systems, from the idea generations to research and development and commercializations. Sustainable innovations has been characterized as covering the range of level of innovations from incremental to the radicals. We can explain this with the graph of performance frontier. You can see in the TV screen that reveal the importance of sustainable innovations and in relation to the financial performance and ESG issues. From the graph of performance frontier, we can see that small innovations does not help to improve the efficiencies, which results its slope is downward. However, the major innovations is product, service, process, and business models lead to slope ascending order from the descending trend. Such major innovations is highly risky and requires huge investment as well as typical concern with the bundle of ESG issues. That's it. Thank you.
Now let's move on to Mr. Mohara. So Mr. Sujan, enlighten us about the sustainable development in Rio Tinto.
Sustainable development is to make a world better place for everyone else without destroying the possibility for our next generation. At Rio Tinto, sustainable development is central to our ambition. To be our industry's trusted partner, we work hard to contribute on issues such as resource scarcity, climate change, community employment, and regional development. At Rio Tinto, we address this issue by creating mutual value, by sharing risks, collaborating to create trust, and leading through innovation. By the innovation part, our research and development team developed AP technology that reduces 50% of greenhouse gas emission, use of autonomous truck, converting disused smelter site into a biomass plant to run our food production.
Finally, Mr. Ritesh, describe how sustainable innovation is important for better.
With the practice of sustainable innovation, 5 years down the line, Rio Tinto has managed to reduce its employment injury rate from 0.65 to 0.42. Also, the greenhouse gas emission has reduced to 73.0 from 74.4. With the introduction of AP technology, which is machine-based labor force, into Rio Tinto has successfully managed to reduce its cost by reducing the number of human force. In spite of gradual increment of profit from $3,665 million in the year 2013 to $6,527 million in 2014, Rio Tinto has faced a loss of $866 million in the year 2015, as it has invested a huge sum of money into its research and development department, which has turned out to give an unexpected profit in the year 2016. That is a total of $4,617 million and continues to grow till $8,762 million in the year 2017. The innovation turned out to be fruitful to Rio Tinto.
Thus, from today's discussion, we can conclude that organization has to go side by side with innovations and ESG activities.